Hello Crypto Gang, welcome to another Lambo Life video. If this is your first time in this channel, be sure to subscribe. I'd like to welcome you to Decentraland, a new world emerging on the blockchain. A virtual world that could change the way we interact with others online. One thing is for sure, people are taking this more seriously than ever before. Decentraland is a virtual reality powered by the Ethereum blockchain. It will allow users to be fully immersed in another dimension where they are free to create whatever type of content they wish in their own plot of land. Real estate in Decentraland is permanently owned by the individual who bought it. From the word itself, it is a decentralized platform, which means it is not controlled by any centralized organization or government. As a result, land cannot be confiscated in Decentraland. Even real-world land doesn't have that convenience. First off, there are two main assets in this world called mana and land. So how do we buy land in Decentraland? Mana is the circulating currency in Decentraland. It can either be used to buy in-world goods or land. Land represents the parcels of virtual land within Decentraland. Each land token has a record of its coordinates, its owner, and a reference to a content description file. This description file allows owners to create any building, structure, or material, limited only by their imagination. A few technical details. Mana is an ERC20 token, which is fungible. It means every mana is all the same and they are interchangeable, just like our national currencies. Land is an ERC721 token, which is non-fungible. It means every land is unique and cannot be swapped, just like CryptoKitties or CryptoPunks. Mana is burned every time it is spent, but this is offset by a yearly inflation of 224,470,911 mana, which is currently disabled. Unlike mana, land is scarce and limited in supply. This is the initial draft for the Decentraland Metro Terminal in Genesis City, the first of its kind. A big auction of virtual land was held last December 2017. People paid more than $28 million in plots of land, making it the biggest sale of virtual land to date. The record price for a single plot of land was $180,000 near the city's central plaza where virtual visitors first arrived. The platform is still under active development for now, but they might be launching on the first quarter of 2009. Users will be able to visit Decentraland through a desktop browser, a mobile device, or a VR headset. Immerse yourself in this new world.
Right, whoa. Okay, I seem to be on some sort of dance floor. I can hear music. It's very colourful.
So, what did it take to build such a world? Take a glimpse of the trials the founders had to endure.
Countless hours of trying different things.
But the experience itself, it was like super cumbersome. We had to travel a lot. I had to pitch. When I started pitching, I was not successful at all. It took me like a lot of tries to get people like engaged. We went to like several countries within a couple of months. Lived in hotels, like ate badly. I would never want to do that again, honestly. For the first month, I think we were in San Francisco. He was sleeping on my couch. Almost up until the last week, I thought it could have been a complete failure.
The main selling point of Decentraland is apparently its decentralized architecture. The idea that you could own something that nobody can confiscate is just so alluring, as not even the founders of the platform could take it away. Another selling point is its community and partnerships. Decentraland has partnered with Baronson, a VR studio, and Animoca Brands, a developer of mobile games based on globally popular brands like Ben 10, Doraemon, and Garfield. This means that they will be developing more games on top of Decentraland, making this new world a more attractive place to hang out with friends. The founders have collaborated with different blockchain game platforms and have integrated their games in Decentraland. Ethereum is a collectible game revolving around digital monsters that you can discover, buy, sell, or trade. You could say this game is like Pokemon, except it's on the Ethereum blockchain. You can train, evolve, and pit these monsters against other monsters. Cryptocarz is a multiplayer virtual reality racing game built on the Ethereum blockchain as well. This game is fully immersive and you get to really own your car. The game will initially offer 20 car models, each model representing the top cryptocurrencies. This means we will be seeing a Bitcoin car, a Ripple car, an Ethereum car, and of course there has to be a Bitcoin Cash car, or Roger Ver will attack Decentraland. You can guess which car will go 0 to 60 to the moon though. Crypto Beasties is another blockchain-based trading card game. Each card represents a beast, or a beastie if you will. In Crypto Beasties, you collect and upgrade cards, and then battle teams of 3 against opponents in arena battles. Along the way, you earn loot and skill points, and use those points to improve your cards. Each creature evolves its own unique combination of powers and attributes, and soon, the beasties will come to life in the form of a 3D experience in Decentraland. It might cross your mind that these things have no real value. They are just virtual collectibles. But always remember, scarcity provides intrinsic value. You can't just create as much as you want from scratch as there are limitations built in-game. The amount of land is limited, the cards are unique from one another, there are only 650 units for each model of crypto cards to be available, and so on and so forth. We value the things that we have because there is only a finite amount of it. Therefore, the assets within Decentraland would likely have value too. And as always, thanks for watching.